Imagine waking up one morning to find a small envelope on your doorstep. No name, no return address, nothing but a single phrase written across the front. For the moment you almost gave up, you'd probably think it was a mistake. But inside the envelope is a letter that describes a moment from your life so precisely, so intimately, that you don't know whether to be grateful or terrified. Because somehow, someone knew exactly what you needed to hear at the exact moment you needed to hear it. And today, I want to tell you why moments like these, the ones that feel like they shouldn't be real, might be the reason you're still standing. Maybe life has been testing you lately. Maybe you've been putting on that "I'm fine" mask every morning, even though you're exhausted from being strong. People don't always see it, but there's a version of you, quiet, tired, sitting behind your eyes, waiting for something to change. You laugh when you're supposed to, you show up because you have to, and you keep pushing because the world keeps moving. But inside, you know something isn't right. Sometimes it feels like the world forgot to check in on you. Sometimes it feels like you don't even recognize yourself anymore. This is the part of your story most people never see. Not the achievements, not the photos, not the surface-level things people assume define you. I'm talking about the part where you kept going even when nobody was watching. The nights when you held yourself together while everything around you was falling apart. The decisions you made that nobody thanked you for. The weight you carried that nobody even noticed. That is the version of you that's the strongest and the most misunderstood. But here's the truth you rarely tell yourself. You have survived 100% of the worst days you've ever had. You have walked through heartbreaks that would have broken someone else. You've rebuilt yourself after things you never thought you'd get over. You've forgiven people who never apologized. You've stayed when others walked away. You've grown in silence, healed in private, and smiled in public. Your life may not be perfect, but you should never underestimate how far you've come. Think about every moment you thought was the ending, only to find out later it was the beginning. The friend who disappeared, the dream that collapsed, the plan that fell apart. For a while, it felt like you were being punished by life. But then one day, unexpectedly, the pieces started forming something new, something better, something you didn't even know to ask for. What if the universe wasn't breaking you? What if it was shifting you away from what wasn't meant for you toward something you couldn't see yet? And I know sometimes it feels like you're running out of time. Everyone else seems to be moving faster, doing more, achieving more. But slow paths create deeper roots. Quiet seasons build stronger foundations. And what grows in darkness often grows the strongest. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, even if the timing doesn't match your expectations. Life doesn't follow a straight line. It twists, it bends, it reroutes, but it never stops giving you new chapters. Maybe you're watching this because something inside you is tired of pretending, tired of carrying the same questions, tired of feeling like you're not enough. So let me tell you something no one told you today. You matter. Your presence matters. Your story matters. The world is different because you're in it, even if you don't always feel that impact. The kindness you've shown has changed someone's day. The love you've given has changed someone's life. And the strength you've shown has changed your own future. There are people you haven't met yet who will be grateful you stayed. There are moments coming that will make you look back and say, "This is what I was waiting for." There are victories ahead that will feel sweeter because of everything you've survived. There is a version of you, stronger, calmer, happier, waiting on the other side of the decisions you're afraid to make. And if today feels heavy, if you feel stuck, if you feel lost, remember this: you don't have to know the whole path. You just have to take the next step, the next small step. Healing is not a finish line. It's a direction. Growth is not instant. It's a choice. Peace is not found. It's created. You are allowed to start again, even if you've started 100 times before. And maybe one day, years from now, you'll be the one writing a letter. Maybe not on paper, maybe not even with words, but through your actions, your resilience, your presence. Maybe you'll be the reason someone else doesn't give up. The world needs your story, your voice, your experience. Not because it has to be perfect, but because it's real. So if no one has told you lately, I'm proud of you. Proud of the battles you fought quietly. Proud of the growth you didn't notice. Proud of the strength you forgot you had. Proud of the person you're becoming, even if you don't see it yet. You deserve good things. You deserve peace. You deserve joy that doesn't hurt to hold. And you deserve to be reminded that you're not alone, even on the days you feel invisible. If this message reached you at the right moment, that's not an accident. Sometimes life sends you exactly what you need before you even know you needed it. So keep going. Not because you have all the answers, but because your story isn't finished yet. The next chapter might just be the one that changes everything.